Okay, let's get into this. So, why am I making this video in particular? Well, I feel like because before I started studying, I started playing professional golf. And in doing so, I feel like I gained some very important lessons that has allowed me to be a very good student now. Even though you could say that I failed because I didn't succeed as a professional golfer enough to be able to sustain it. I feel like through that failure I gained very valuable lessons on productivity and skill acquisition. So let's get into them. This is because hard work is always rewarded, always. It doesn't matter if you're gonna continue doing a certain thing that you're pursuing. In the end, you're gonna always get rewarded and karma for hard work. It might not be clear in the moment, when things are going tough or when you're not succeeding at something that you're really putting effort into, but in the end, it will for sure be rewarded, because that's what I see now, looking back at my golf career. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So this is very important in professional sports. So I played professionally for about 3 years, and it's really that these small little details, everything being organized and having your mind clear before playing every shot or going into a tournament. It all adds up. And if you can do that with studies, it also makes a huge difference. Like being organized with all your stuff, with all your notes, with all your books, with all your material, being organized with your timetable, when you're gonna do certain things, what time of the day you're gonna study. Everything just makes it easier so that you can be super focused on the task at hand. This is important. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So make sure that you do the small things very well in order to succeed at the big tasks as well. And the consistency mindset, I think, is probably the most valuable lesson that you gain from pursuing a sport. Because in sports you understand that you need to practice every day in order to beat people and in order to be the best. There's no other option. In order to prepare for a tournament that's gonna be 3 months ahead, you need to train every day, and that mindset I carry with me now into studying as well. I feel like many students feel like they can prepare 1 week before an exam, a big exam where you need to learn a lot and you need to know a lot. They prepare for it 1 week before and think that it's gonna stick, but no one in sports prepares 1 week or 2 weeks before a competition. You understand that you need to get a good level in the sport that you're playing in order to always be ready to perform. That's my mindset in studying as well. I'm always studying in order to know things and be able to have an exam every day if you have to, you know? And you also get to learn the patience, because it's such a up and down journey, professional sports. Sometimes you're not gonna get results, sometimes all the results come at once. So when I go into each studying session now, I feel like, okay, maybe I will learn a lot, maybe it will be tricky, but I'm gonna do my best and hopefully something will stick at least. Patience with the fact that if you study consistently over time, it's gonna stick eventually. That's the key here. Okay? So I like to spread out, and through having a career in sports, it's taught me that every day I have to work towards something. Otherwise it feels weird to me. If I don't study every day, it feels weird because it feels like I'm missing something. Because of the fact that for so many years, 10 or more years, I practiced golf every single day, almost. So it's kind of ingrained into my routine to be doing this, and that's why I can be very consistent with studying as well. So just having that mindset. It is good to do something every day towards the goals. Even if you're studying for an exam that's a long time away, it's so valuable to get the reps in, because you're not going to be stressed then once the exam season actually comes. You also get to learn focus and pressure. When you have a tournament, when you have a competition, there is intense pressure. Maybe you're playing for a certain team, you're playing for your teammates, you're playing for yourself, you're playing for a lot of money. This prepares you for other pressure situations in life. For example, when going into exam now, I feel much more calm than if I hadn't been through those experiences before. And you also learn to focus a lot. When you're trying to perform at a very high level in professional sports, you have to have super high focus in what you're doing. Super high focus and being in the moment. And that allows me now to focus well in each study session. So you can do short study sessions with very, very intense focus, which is actually better for learning than just spreading it out, being a little spread out with your focus all of the time. So the message is a short video, but the message is just to, if you want to pursue something, just do it. If you fail at it, it doesn't really matter, because you will gain such valuable lessons if it's a hard task that you're trying to overcome. When I started professional golf, I thought that would be my career, but it clearly wasn't meant to be. But the fact that I did it and I tried very hard in it gave me experience that has made me successful in another endeavor, like studying. So I would recommend everyone to pursue a sport when they're young, or if not, maybe take some of these learning lessons and apply it to your studies without experiencing it yourself. Okay.